everybody. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well, and I just want you to know how much I miss you all, and I'm so looking forward to when we can work out together again. But until then, I hope you're enjoying these workout of the day videos. And I would like to give a special shout out today to birthday girl, Mary Driver. Hi Mary, hope you're having a great day. And this workout is dedicated to you. So today's workout, we're gonna be using something that hopefully everybody has at home. It's pretty precious right now, toilet paper. So you will need 2 rolls of toilet paper for this workout. You could also use dumbbells if you have dumbbells to increase the intensity of today's workout. So whatever you have, I'll let you pause the video for a second and grab either 2 rolls of toilet paper or 2 dumbbells. And we're gonna get started with the warm-up, but before we do that, I'm just gonna describe today's workout. We'll be doing 3 exercises in a round, and we'll do each exercise for 45 seconds. We'll do 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds transition into the next exercise, and we'll do each exercise 3 times. There will be 3 different rounds of exercises, so the workout is about, with the warm-up and a couple of water breaks, it'll be about 35 to 40 minutes total. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our warm-up, and we're gonna use that roll of toilet paper right off the bat, and we'll start out with some jumping jacks. So we're just gonna do some jacks using that toilet paper. If you would like to keep the workout low impact, you can just step side to side. Actually, today's workout is low impact, so you don't need to jump at all. But if you'd like to do a little jumping jack right now, it feels good. We're just trying to get the blood pumping, get the body moving, preparing those joints and muscles for the exercises that we're about to do. Good. We'll just do this for a few more seconds. I want to get good and warmed up. I'm already good and warmed up because this is my second time to do this workout today. We had a little technical difficulty in our first round, but we'll get it this time, I think. All right, couple more. Nice job, you guys. Awesome. All right, roll those shoulders back and around. We're gonna do some lunges. So we'll be doing 3 lunges and then a front kick. So the high impact version of this is 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1, kick. Low impact is just 3, 2, 1, kick. Whoa. 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1, and kick. 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1, kick. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Good job. 3, 2, 1. We'll do one more. 3, 2, 1, and kick. Nice. Again, roll those shoulders back. Speaking of shoulders, we're gonna warm them up with this next move. We're just going to take that toilet paper and circle around our head, keeping that toilet paper as close to our face as we can in our head. And then we'll add a balance challenge. So let's lift the right knee up and work on our balance. Oh boy. Good job, you guys. Nice. Let's do a few more times in this direction. Very good. Okay, let's reverse and go the other way. Excellent. Feeling those shoulders warm up. Remember, you could be doing this activity with a dumbbell. Makes it harder on your balance when you bring that in front of your face, doesn't it? Hard on the tracking. All right, we're gonna switch legs. Doesn't matter which way you go. Circle around. How's your balance on this side? We usually have one side that's better than the other. I don't know which one of mine is better. All right, and let's reverse and go the other direction. Nice job, you guys. Looking good. All right, so if you feel like you need to warm up a little bit further, you can. Otherwise, we're gonna start the workout. The first round, the 3 exercises that we'll be doing are a side lunge. So we're gonna step out to one side, Bend that outside knee, keep the inside leg straight, hinge from the hips. You're just gonna alternate putting the toilet paper down and picking it up. And we'll do 45 seconds to one side and then 45 seconds to the other side. Then the second exercise in this round, oh, I'm excited to do these again, push-ups. So we wanna have, you can use that toilet paper as a guide to where your chest will hit, but you're just gonna go down and up in your push-up and then tap opposite knee or hand to knee. All right, so that's the second move. And then the third move, we'll be leaning back, still using the toilet paper, abs in, and we're just gonna pass the toilet paper underneath our legs, okay? So let's get started with that first round. We'll go to the left first. So toilet paper in your right hand, and oh, I need to start our timer. Ready, set, begin. So take it to the left. So you're gonna put it down, and then pick it up. And remember, you wanna hinge from your hips rather than bend at your waist. Okay, and we're just reaching across, bending that left knee, keeping the right leg straight. Nice job, you guys. I like this one. Little Saturday Night Fever action going. Now remember, you could be doing this with a dumbbell. That's gonna increase the intensity quite a bit. You could also use 3-ply toilet paper instead of 2-ply to increase the intensity. Not really. And time, awesome. So we'll do the same thing to the right. So we'll be stepping out to the right, bending the right knee, and keeping the left leg straight. TP's in the left hand now. Go ahead and keep those shoulders back, and let's go. So just put it down, bring it up, and up. Nice job. We have Adam behind the camera today. Hello, Adam.
Hello.
Nice job, everybody. Practicing good form. Now, if you're struggling, you can cheat a little bit. You can put that right hand on your right thigh and give yourself a little push up. If you don't want that, you might need to do what I need to do and put my hand behind my back so I'm not tempted to modify. I'm always tempted to modify. All right, we have 3 seconds, and we're gonna go into those push-ups. Time. All right, folks, using that toilet paper as a guide so you know how low to go in your push-up. And I'll show some modifications here too. So what we're trying to do is a narrow grip push-up or narrow stance push-up, keeping those elbows pretty close together, okay? If you need to, you can do this on your knees, all right? And then come up to your toes for the balance. Ooh, that makes the balance a little bit harder. A little more transitioning going on. And then if you are a super stud, get rid of that toilet paper and take your chest all the way to the mat. Ooh, I can't quite do that. I like that toilet paper. All right, so whatever version you've got going on, if you're on your knees, make sure that your hips aren't up in the air. You gotta pull those forward. And you're just tapping the opposite knee. Time. All right, we're gonna lean back and pass that TP underneath our thigh. Keep those shoulders down, round through your spine, belly button to your spine, and pass. Now if you need to, you can tap your heels to the ground and you get a little bit of a break. But the goal is to keep those heels up. And again, I wanted to synthesize that you're looking straight ahead. You don't want to turn your head right now. Be kind to your neck. Woo. So you're working your abs, but you're gonna feel this in your quads and your hip flexors too. Woo-wee. I sure am. 20 seconds. Doing good, you guys. 10 seconds to go. Anytime you hear that knock, if you can, it's letting you know that there are 10 seconds remaining. And of course, the bell lets you know you're done. Okay, that was round 1. Moving on to round 2. We're gonna go side lunge to the right first this time. And we'll start in 3 seconds. 2, let's go. If you want, you can add that Saturday Night Fever. I almost said Saturday Night Live, that's totally different. Good, make sure you're hinging at the hips. Don't want to round at the spine. Gotta practice good form. If that's too low, you can just hold on to that toilet paper and just go as low as you can, okay, to modify. Because that is a long way down there. Nice. 10 seconds. That's not so bad. Nice job. Oh, I like this transition time. 15 seconds is a long time. Hope you're using it wisely. Get a drink of water if you need it. All right, we're gonna go to the left. Let's go. Oh, there I am cheating again. I gotta really tuck this hand behind my back, or I'll use it. How do I look, Adam?
Looks good.
Any problems?
Now that you got your hand tucked away.
Okay, he caught me. He caught me. I was cheating. Nice job. How are you guys doing at home? I hope you're starting to feel things a little bit. That's what we want. Good job. 6 seconds to go. And time. And it's also time for push-ups. Remember, if you can get your chest to the mat, you don't need this toilet paper. I'd rather you work on that. If you have a dumbbell, it's gonna be a little bit lower most likely if it's turned on its side. And go. And then there's that balance. Working on the balance. Opposite hand to knee. That's not easy. So if you're really struggling, slow it down a little bit. And give yourself a second. So in this 4 to 5 seconds, you work as hard as you can. You do as many reps as you can. This is your workout. Everybody will be different. Some of you are cranking out the reps. Some of you are just doing a few. And nobody's watching, so that's kind of the beauty of all this, right? Well, maybe your dog, your cat. Some of you have toddlers crawling on you right now. All right, leaning back, round through your spine, and past the TP. It's a whole different meaning. You can speed it up. Hey, hey, hey. You can slow it down. You do you. Ooh, I'm feeling it. First few seconds are great. Then it gets challenging. We have 20 seconds left. Woo-wee. You guys can't see the timer, but I can, and I'll try to let you know how far out we are. We have 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Time. Don't you love that bell? I do. All right, this is our last round. You pick which side you want to go first. We're doing that side lunge. I think I'll go to the left. Ready. Oh, there's the hand.
You caught it right away.
I caught it. The cheating hand. So you know, the longer your legs are, the wider you have to step out. All right? "20 seconds. Good job. "10 seconds. Oh yeah, I hear the knock. So working the glute of the left leg and adductors of the right leg on this one. Time, or whichever direction you were going for that set. The knee that's bending, that's a lot of glute work. The leg that stays straight, that's a lot of adductor. Whew, 5 seconds to go.
Ready.
And let's go. Step out to the other side. But we have to be careful to hinge at the hips. So what that means is this, okay? Instead of this. See how I'm rounding my back? We don't want to do that. We want to try to keep just hinging from right there with a straight spine. So keep your shoulders pulled back also. And then of course, this is just an extra activity to do. A distraction technique. Also, it forces you to go a little deeper because you gotta pick up that toilet paper. Time. All right, last set of push-ups. Trying to keep those elbows pretty close to the body. They don't have to be tricep push-ups, but try to keep them in. And go. The faster I try to go, the worse my balance is. And then the modification on your knees, but come up to your toes so you can practice that balance. It doesn't work so well on your knees. Time. All right. And the TP pass. How you doing, Adam? He's missing his lunch for us.
Working hard. You're making me tired.
There you go. Woo. I get to do this twice. He has to watch it twice. I don't know which is worse. By the way, you guys could do this twice too if you want to. If you get to the end of this, feel like doing it again, I highly recommend it. Woo-wee.
Is it twice as good the second time
It's
through?
twice as good the second time. Woo. Except I think I forgot all my jokes from the first round. Woo. All right, 10 seconds. Time. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pause the timer, but we'll keep it rolling. Grab a drink of water if you need to. You can towel off a little bit. I do. How about you, Adam? Need to towel off? Ladies and gentlemen, Adam is not sweating right now.
Camera operation. Not physically demanding.
Executive producer's doing well. All right, so round 2. Woo. We will be doing quick lunges, picking up our toilet paper and putting it down and picking it up. So you're going to keep those shoulders back. That's really important. You don't want to round and reach forward. Keep those shoulders back. You bend those knees to pick up the toilet paper and put it back down. That's the first exercise. Second exercise, I'll do it my way. We are going to put those scrolls right in front of us. This will be a narrow stance plank, okay? So not wide, but hands at shoulder width or maybe even closer. And then you are going to alternate elbow to hand plank. So you will go right elbow, right hand, tap, tap, and then you'll switch. Left elbow, left hand, tap, tap. And then the last move in this round, oh, my favorite, Russian twist. So you're gonna lean back, round your spine, and you're just gonna twist side to side, tapping your elbow to the mat. I'll show modifications, and I'll also face forward a little bit for that one so you can see it better. But let's get started with round 2. We're gonna start in 6 seconds. Grab your 2 rolls, or your 2 dumbbells, and let's go. So down, and pick it up. Keep those shoulders back. Let me show it from the side. Correct?
Looks good.
Incorrect. All right? So, you might say, that's too far down. Well, then just pretend. I like pretending. I pretend a lot. Okay, so just do that. Otherwise, you put them down, pick them up. Put them down. Pick them up. Good job. And don't look down at the ground. Look ahead of you. You can kind of see those rolls, just kind of out of the corner of your eye. But you don't want to look at them, because then you're going to round your back. Time. All right. This will be your favorite one. This is a crowd pleaser. Put those rolls out in front of you a little bit. You might need to adjust where you put them. We're going to do that elbow to hand plank. So it's elbow, hand, tap, and then other elbow, elbow, hand, tap. Keep going. Elbow, hand, tap, elbow. Here come the modifications. Keep going. You can do them on your knees. Elbow. Oh, that's good. If these are easy for you and you're on your toes, try bringing your feet closer together. Oh boy. That's hard. Or, if you want to be on your toes but you're struggling, bring your feet wider. That's better. All right, time. And Russian twist. I'll show it facing you. And I'll also turn. Okay, so most important thing is to round your back a little bit on this one. Keep your shoulders down and tap your elbows to the mat. So, after a few of these, if you're like, I'm feeling that in my back a lot, I want you to come up higher, all right? And you're not gonna tap the mat. You're gonna just come up a little bit higher. If that's still too much for your back, come up even more, okay? And then go down lower if you're able. The goal here is to feel it in your abdominals and your obliques, not so much your low back. So if you're feeling it primarily in your low back, maybe you're leaning back too far. We try to keep the hips and knees from moving side to side. Try to keep them stable, and it's your torso that's twisting. I need longer arms. Time. All right, so that was round 1 of our second set. We're zipping along here. Okay, we're back to our feet. We have our toilet paper. We're gonna do those lunges. And we start in 3, 2. Let's start with the right leg this time. And get as low as you can. Keeping those shoulders back. Try not to reach. All right, try not to reach. We should be doing this with paper towels. That'd be a lot higher. Good job. You guys are doing awesome. At least I hope you are. Don't quit on me. Time. Okay, elbow to hand plank. Do you love it? I don't really either. Okay, let's up the ante. Imagine that you're balancing a roll of toilet paper on your low back. Don't let it shift off. So we gotta keep those hips still. Oh boy, that's a game changer. But I don't really want to put the toilet paper on my back. Adam had that great idea. I think it would be on the ground by now. Woo! I'm trying not to sweat on my toilet paper, so it can be used later. It's pretty precious, right? Woo-wee! Time. All right, Russian twist. And turn sideways. Do we know why it's called a Russian twist? Nobody knows. It's one of life's greatest mysteries. Yeah, the first few are good. Hey, I got this. No problem. So, if you need to, here's an idea. Do like 4 up here, and then 4 back here. And then up, back. If these are a piece of cake, You can pick up your feet, just cross one ankle over the other, and then switch after a few seconds. 5 seconds. You're doing awesome. Time. Woo! And just like that, we're into our third round. Adam's over here watching Netflix. What are you watching?
I was Googling why is it called the Russian twist.
Oh, he's trying to figure out. He's going to get to the bottom of the Russian twist question. How did it get its name?
While the exact origin of the name is unknown, it's speculated that the Russian twist was developed in the former Soviet Union during the Cold War as a training exercise for Russian soldiers.
I figured it had something to do with that. Most of them do. Doing great, you guys. Whew. These are your last lunges today, so I hope you're really enjoying them. Time. All right, hand to elbow plank. I don't think we're gonna miss this one. This one's harder than it looks. Ready. Try to keep those hips still and level. Woo-wee. Then we go to your knees. 20 seconds. I don't know why I'm yelling. I think you can hear me just fine.
Last one of these.
Yay, yay. Ding, 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 ding. All right, last set of the Russian twist. Shall I face forward or sideways? What does the executive producer say?
Sideways.
Sideways, all right. Then you can see if I'm cheating. You can see if my elbows are touching or not. No, you could. Hey, hey. Make it a little easier on yourself. Oh, I like that a lot.
But then you gotta squeeze your chest.
That's right, you gotta swing the chest into it. I don't know. I think it's worth it. Remember the option though, if you're getting fatigued and you're feeling it in your low back more than your core, your abdominals, your low back is part of your core, let me clarify. But if you're feeling it more in your low back than your abs, I'd like you to come up a little bit. 10 seconds. Even the Russians would agree with that. 5 seconds. Oh, hallelujah, good job you guys. Okay, water break. I'll turn off the timer. We'll pause it for our last round. Everybody hanging in there? You might need to towel off, but definitely grab a drink. Adam's grabbing a drink. I grab a drink. My super squeaky water bottle. All right. Last round. So the last 3 exercises. We are in the home stretch now. So we're gonna do a narrow stance squat. So, feet are about hip width apart, maybe a little closer if you want. You're gonna hold that toilet paper at your chest, squat down, press overhead with straight arms, and then do another squat. From the side, it looks like this. Squat and squat. So we'll talk about those squats when we get there because they're challenging. We're gonna do another pass of the toilet paper, but this time in a Superman position for back extension. You only need 1 roll, and you will come up into what we call Superman here. Okay, so you're squeezing all your spinal extensor muscles. You're just gonna pass the TP from one hand to the other, and then behind your back from one hand to the other. All right? And then the last exercise is a sit-up with a twist. So you will hold that toilet paper. Knees are going to be bent, arms are straight. You're going to sit up and then just hold it in one hand as you twist. Roll back, sit up, and twist to the other side. Okay, so those are the last three, and we'll start out with the squats. I'll start my timer. Hang in there, guys, you're doing great. Let's finish strong. We're ready, and let's go. So narrow stance, try to keep the arms straight for that overhead squat. For me, overhead squats are the hardest. It is really hard to keep those arms straight when you squat down. And there's actually a lot of core strength involved in this exercise. It's not nearly as bad with a roll of toilet paper as it is with heavy weights. But this is actually a great way to practice this movement. So it's almost impossible to keep the knees from going over the toes in this overhead position. But as much as possible, try to push your hips back instead of letting your knees come forward. Right, Adam?
Yeah, looks good.
He was sleeping. All right, Superman, passing the teepee. We're gonna start with the right hand. So we're gonna pass right hand, left hand, and then back to the right hand. Ready? So lift up, pass, pass, and then if you're able, take it behind your back. Pass, and pass. If you don't like that, if that doesn't feel good on your shoulders, just keep it in front. One more thing, you want to make sure your eyes are looking down at the floor. You do not want to look up in this position. Be kind to your neck. Whatever your spine is doing, your neck, your cervical spine should be doing. So I do not have a very mobile spine. I'm not coming up very high. You probably are going much higher than me, and that's good. Everybody's different here. Time. All right, sit up with a twist. I'll face forward for a little bit so you can see it. There are ways to modify this one to make it harder, and I'll show you that. But let's start with the knees bent. Hold on to that toilet paper. You're gonna roll back, roll up, and just twist to one side. Roll back, roll up, and the other side. Now, to make it harder, keep going, you would bring your heels closer to you. So the more that your knees are bent, the harder it will be. Okay, so if you're having an easy time, try keeping your knees bent more, and that'll make it harder. Of course, the reverse is true. If you're having a hard time with the sit-up portion, take your legs a little bit straighter. And again, you could be using your dumbbell right now. I never knew toilet paper would be so fun. Okay, back to the beginning, narrow squat. Yep, we're ready. So squat, overhead, and squat. Good job, everyone. Proud of you. We're in round 2 of our last and final round of exercises. Nice job. 20 seconds to go. Let's pick up the pace. Okay, let's. But then I tend to get sloppy, so I gotta be careful. I can't see myself, so I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh no, you're okay. Time. All right, Superman. This time let's hold it in our left hand to start. Then we'll transition from left hand to right hand. And we're ready. Come on up. Superman, pass right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Squeezing your glutes also. So these muscles that we're working right now are all part of your core. Everything from your shoulders to your hips encompass your core. And we want to make sure all those muscles are strong, especially these. These back extensor muscles are very important. Right, Adam?
Very important. Posture.
Posture, yeah. Posterior muscles need attention. What were you gonna say?
I just said posture.
Yeah, posture. Make our moms proud. Time. All right, sit up with a twist. My mom might be doing this workout. Hi, Mom. Ready? Nice job. I'm trying not to kip off the mat, but I think I'm doing it. So instead of kipping, I don't know if that's the right word, but we want to just kind of roll up by engaging those abdominal muscles without momentum. Time, and it is time for our last round. Round 3, final round. Adam gets to go eat his lunch. Me too. We're ready. Nice work. I do like squats. Just not so much overhead squats. So I had an idea. If you've been following along with our workout of the day, you could do the challenge of doing every workout of the day tomorrow for the entire week and let us know how it is. Time, awesome. All right, Superman, you choose which hand you're going to start with. We are ready. Squeezing those back muscles. Think about all those little muscles along your spine. Whew. Giving them a little attention. Of course, your glutes are firing. You can feel that for sure. And like I said, if you have better spinal mobility, come up higher than I'm coming. Woo! Just make sure you keep your eyes on the floor. And also, you don't want to turn your head in this position. Time. And our very last move is a sit-up with a twist. And make sure you're breathing. We're in the home stretch. We really are. But let's finish in good form. Tighten all those abdominal muscles. Think about the work you're doing. Working your abdominals and your obliques. Having a little fun while we're at it. 10 seconds. Woo-wee. And that's the final bell. Good job, everybody. I would like you to cool down and do a little stretching on your own, and then come back and join us tomorrow for the workout of the day. Great work.